Alright everybody, welcome back to Rust and welcome back to the channel. My name is ELEMENTofFROST and today we are actually here to show you guys a little beginner build that you guys can do on Rust once you join a legit server online. Very easy build to, obviously do. You do have to farm some materials, that just goes with the game, you know what I mean? That's sort of what you need to do. But let's go ahead and get into it right off the bat. You won't need too much supplies, but you will need some wood, you will need some stone if you want to make it secure and everything like that. Obviously, I'm on my server, so I have access to all the stuff here. But again, it's going to be a small base. It's going to be a beginner base, a lot of storage space. You obviously have space for your sleeping bag, and it's not really raid proof, per se, but it's a tricky base, if you will. First of all, we got to find a space to build it. You need sort of an uphill angle to build it. All right, everybody. So we actually ended up going over to the other side of the castles here, just because that spot over there wasn't quite good enough. And yeah, you need a pretty good spot going uphill. Okay, it took me a while to find one, but you can find one pretty easily. It's not too difficult. Okay, so what you want to do is start off basically with this foundation right here that I already placed. It can be inside the ground, it doesn't matter, it's not going to really show anything, okay? So what you want to do now is you want to go ahead and place a foundation staircase, alright? And to sort of set your boundaries for what you're aiming for, you can place a wall on this because that's going to be staying there anyways. But what you want to do is you actually want to go ahead and place two foundation staircases, and you guys will see that it sort of evens up, you know what I mean, with that wall. And since we are going to go ahead and make it a 2x2 instead of a 1x1, this can be done as a 1x1. It's irrelevant, it doesn't matter. It's totally up to you if you guys want to do it like a 1x2 or a 1x1. It really doesn't matter. The key part to this is basically having this be your tool cupboard, okay? That's the secret part to it, and not really many people are going to figure that out. Now, what you want to do after you build the two staircases, you guys will see the staircase actually evens up to the top of that wall right there, which is the key. That's what you want, okay? That's what you want. I have to make myself clear on that one. Now, it is going to be a bit big, but that is totally fine. That's what's, that's what you're supposed to do. So, in order to go ahead and get started here, you're going to want to place this foundation. And again, it can be just a 1x1, so you can go ahead and break these staircases if you want and just build that way, you know what I mean, instead of the way I'm building, which is what I'm going to do anyway, so it doesn't really matter, just to show you guys, so I could probably just do that. Anyway, my point is, after you upgrade these to stone, you see what I mean? Give me a minute. After you upgrade these to stone, you guys will go ahead and see that it is essentially a hidden box in area, because you're obviously going to place a wall right here. You're going to place a wall right here after I go ahead and place a tool cupboard, if I can find that real quick. Okay, so you want to craft the tool cupboard, go ahead and get that out. You want to place that down, obviously get access. Then you want to go ahead and upgrade this to stone, upgrade that to stone, upgrade that to stone, and then you want to place one more wall right there. Make sure you turn it around, upgrade it to stone, and you're good to go. Okay, so what we're going to do here is actually going to go ahead and destroy this one. That one was never really needed, it was just needed to place the rest, you know what I mean? So I didn't actually have to technically upgrade that to stone, but nonetheless I did anyways. And you want to go ahead and seal it off here, not with a floor frame. You don't want to do that, you want to do it with a floor and stone. Okay, so after that's upgraded and everything, there's a bit of server lag, so I do apologize for that. But anyway, it looks like three straight up foundations, right? You wouldn't know the wiser. These two right here are foundations. This one is actually a walled in box. Now, somebody will be able to actually tell the difference if they go ahead and go up to the wall with a hammer. They'll be able to see that this has stable on it, 84%, 78%, and this is obviously 100%. It's a foundation. It's always going to be stable no matter what. And that's the issue with this base, but they have to have a hammer, you know what I mean? So it's mildly decent, and again, you can expand off this way if you want to. Obviously not, I guess not too much. I guess you'll have to find a part of a hill that actually you're able to place a foundation there and stuff like that. You'll probably be able to place one here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Might be able to place one this way. Yeah, that definitely could be a possibility. But for the time being, we are going to keep it maybe like this. Maybe that's a good way to do it. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Have sort of a front porch area. I think that's a good idea. Okay, so first thing you want to do here to make it a little more secure obviously make an airlock, okay? That's what you want to do. No matter what, that is what you want to do. And that's just to keep your base secure from people actually coming in, you know, to steal your stuff or, you know, whatever. And you can obviously, if you place these doors right here, now that command right there is obviously not available in online, okay? Anyway, if you want to go ahead and place off these doors as well, you can make sort of a bigger airlock. Again, this would be a bigger job for one person, so you don't actually have to put these two on. I'm just doing it for, you know, keeping extra space, maybe a sleeping bag, a couple of furnaces. Again, this is not necessary. You can pretty much fit everything you want in here, okay? It's not too difficult, if you will. So you have two spaces. Obviously, this is the flooring to the tool cupboard, but it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You have spaces. It's fine. And you want to completely wall this off. You don't want any windows. You don't want any insecurities or anything like that. So go ahead and completely wall off everything and upgrade them all to stone. So you want to place the flooring and everything like that. Obviously, make the roof. Make it all secure and stuff. Upgrade this to stone. Again, these side ones are not necessary. You do not need this. Trust me when I say you're fine enough just by doing the two rooms in there on top of the tool cupboard. You don't need this stuff, okay? Trust me when I say that. But if you have the extra supplies, you know what I mean, you might as well go ahead and add it on. Have a little more space in the base, you know, obviously have some room for some furnaces or some other things that you might want to place down. You have some room for some furnaces in the normal room, but obviously you can just place more and, you know, be more beneficial to you, but again, that is totally up to you. Alright, now to building the main room here, okay? And my personal recommendation for fitting everything in one spot is basically the following, okay? And you don't obviously have to take my word for it, you know what I mean? There obviously probably is some better things that you could do to actually go ahead and place your stuff. This is just what I found, you know, worked for me the most. Okay, so obviously once you have this place, you want to go ahead and upgrade it to stone, because if you have chests sitting on it and stuff like that, and you don't want somebody to come and just, you know, break your shit, right? So anyway, after that's done, you want to go ahead and craft some chests. Obviously, if you have the blueprints for the you know, the large wooden chest, you obviously have a much better time, you know, with that than anything else. But nonetheless, you can go ahead and create them. And you want to go ahead, you can actually afford to place two of them up here if you can place them properly. Again, I might have fucked up a bit, but who knows? Who knows, really? Who knows? Clearly not me. Just for purposes, we're going to go ahead and break this wall real quickly. Just to show you guys that you can indeed place your boxes where you want them to place. You know what I mean? Where you want to place them, rather. And you want to go ahead and place another box right there as well. And I wish that you could fit one right there, but you unfortunately cannot. You might be able to fit that there, which you can. So that's pretty cool. All right, so you definitely have some storage space there. All right, so you want to go ahead and place your boxes. Like I said before, you can place them up here in the direction you actually want to place them. It's just a little bit tougher, but you can actually get it done, okay? You can, trust me. Trust me when I say that. Maybe. Okay, there we go. You get your boxes placed, all right? That's what you want to do first. Obviously, you won't be able to fly and do it, so you'll have to put a staircase up or figure out some other way to do it. That's how you get your chests down. All right, so obviously, now that you've got that all done, you want to go ahead, flip that, upgrade it, and, you know, obviously seal that off. So the inside of your base for loot is now done. So I can go ahead and stop, you know, being a no-clip. You guys can see that I can access everything. It's pretty easy. Nothing's really, you know, being blocked or anything. Now that one right there, that one right there, that one right there. Obviously everything can be accessed, okay? So with that being said, that's what you want there. That's what you want there is your loot and stuff like that. And again, you can put furnaces along this wall, or you could put them along this wall when you enter the door. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Personally, I would recommend you maybe put them along this wall if you're actually going to go ahead and only use this space. For these spots over here, again, you can go ahead and place your bed or your bag, or again, you have plenty of space for a bag or a bed if you want to, you know, craft one of your beds, if you have a bed blueprint or whatever. It doesn't matter, you're able to fit both of them actually in the same spot. I can go ahead and show you guys. You obviously could place your bed like right here or something if you wanted to, if you were going to place your, maybe you don't have enough space for the bed. Can you close that door, maybe? Maybe you don't. Huh. Oh, nope, definitely do. Cool. Alright, so there. You can place your bed right there. Boom. Done. You could obviously place a bag by the door if you wanted to. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? There's plenty of space for everything. And again, with these extra rooms added on, if you guys want to, if you have the supplies to do so, definitely do it. It would help out a lot. But again, it's up to you. You could totally fit everything into those rooms right there. You've seen that I placed a bed and a sleeping bag, and you still have room for furnaces right here. I wouldn't recommend the bed in this small of a space. Go with the sleeping bag and just stick it like right there. You know what I mean? Either way, it works. It's a bag. You guys can spawn in. Doesn't matter. Okay, so that's how you build a little surprise or a beginner base that works really, really well against people that are trying to, you know, find a way in, find your tool cupboard, and raid you and everything like that. Again, they are not going to be any the wiser if they find this base. They're just gonna think it's all foundation right there. They're gonna go straight for the doors, and you know what I mean. You'll have a little more security than normal in a beginner base. Again, it doesn't have to be this big. It can literally be a 1x3, if you will, or a 1x1. You know what I mean? Not a 1x1, but I mean, I guess it could. It'd be pretty crunchy, but I'd say 1x2 at max if you don't want an airlock. If you want to add on that extra airlock, obviously add the extra foundation. And that's essentially it, everybody. So thank you guys so much for watching. This wasn't actually a speed build as you guys, you know, seen. This was actually just a straight up build I wanted to show you guys. But I do have an idea for a series called Speed Build Saturdays. I'm not going to be actually titling it that or anything like that, but I am going to be doing a speed build on Rust every Saturday. And I hope that you guys will enjoy when those come out and I start cranking out those videos, because you guys seem to really, really enjoy the speed builds. So we're going to give you guys beginner builds and just, you know, really, really big builds for maybe clan bases or, you know, a couple bases, solo bases, anything you want. And we'll be giving you guys tips and tricks on how to build the best, the most secure bases and everything like that through caves, on rocks, and just straight up on land or water. You know what I mean? Maybe some furnace bases as well. So if you guys want to support the channel and everything like that, feel free to do so by hitting the video with the like or commenting down below. Either way, it lets me know that you guys are being supportive of me, and I definitely appreciate it, guys. I really, really do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye for now, everybody.